Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. One of these days, I'll get that that intro song transfer trans whatever the word is. I'll get that down eventually. So I press my scene switch button when the song ends, but then it it loops too fast. I don't want to add like a delay or anything else like that because then that will like make it weird when it's looping otherwise. I have no idea. I'll eventually do it once I figure out like why it's doing it. Used to not. Maybe it was an update with OBS because sometimes that breaks things and it's kind of annoying. All right. So, yesterday we finished up with Halo 3, which was great. Ended on a bit of a sad note there with all the memorial thing and whatnot, and the people on Earth thinking that Chief is dead. Yashin, thank you so much for the raid. Maybe I should move that animation thingy, kind of in the way of the chat. Yeah, I think I'll move that. I think I have it there normally. I don't know. Yeah, I'll move it. Hello everybody. Hello Raiders. Welcome to the stream. I literally just started, so I guess it's a good time as any to come in. Hopefully the stream will be stable today. It's I don't know, I'm kind of worried, but I'm doing pretty good. I spent like 3-ish hours doing research on how I can connect my PlayStation 3 to my graphics, not my graphics card, to my game capture card, so I can stream some of those old games, which I feel old thinking about it because they're not actually old, but everybody thinks they are. And I was wanting to stream some of the games from there, like I don't know, like Ratchet and Clank and freaking Sly Cooper and things like that. Those games that I grew up with as a kid from the PS2 era. Um, but my capture card doesn't actually allow me to play it. Like it just shows a black screen. That's all. So I spent quite a few hours today just trying to figure it out, and I'm like, what the hell? I used to work with a previous capture card, one of my not very good ones, the kind of cheap Chinese ones. That I think it's probably because like that previous one stripped the HD CP from the PlayStation 3's output. Whereas with Elgato, they have to be compliant with HDCP, so they can't rip it out. Otherwise, they actually get like in trouble if they do that. So with that, I it just means that I can't have my PlayStation 3 playing because it only does HDCP no matter what. Whereas modern systems only have the HDCP on when you're playing like movies and stuff, which is a pain in the ass for my Xbox because I was trying to watch some stuff I bought on there and it doesn't play. So I'm like, fuck. I mean, I could play if I hooked it up directly to my monitor, but that's a pain in the ass because I have to keep unplugging cables. And that's the whole reason I bought a HDMI splitter, so I don't have to do that. And it's just a pain in the ass. I mean, I get it. I get why they do that, but it's annoying as hell. I hate it. Um, then again, I could just buy like a cheap PC or something like that and hook it up to my TV and watch the stuff that I bought on the Microsoft Store that way. I suppose. I mean, wouldn't be really that bad, I guess. Because like I have my TV on the wall and I don't use it, so hmm. Let's see. I also have my Google Stadia. That could technically work because that works through the Chromecast Ultra, I think. And then I can hook up my stuff that way through the Wi-Fi. I don't know. No, that probably won't work. Hmm. Or would it? I would have to look that up. I don't know, and I don't want to switch to my browser to check because that will probably mess up my stream a little bit. 'Cause it sometimes does that. Anyways, hopefully your stream was good. I don't know. I haven't done anything since yesterday, so like I literally have nothing else to talk about aside from I've been wanting to play Mass Effect again, and I've been playing Avowed, which actually is what made me want to play Mass Effect. Weirdly enough, because like the music in the background, especially when you have the game paused, it sounds a lot like the Mass Effect ambient music, and also one of the VAs uh, in there, specifically Garrus's VA, is also a companion voice in Avowed. There's so much time I didn't play Mass Effect. Should really give it a try someday. You really should. Honestly, I've played Mass Effect, the entire trilogy, like 6 times, uh, at least. I know I've played the Legendary Edition twice, or at least I played the Mass Effect 1 in the Legendary Edition twice. I know that. Uh, let's see. And in let's see. So I played the trilogy on PC, PlayStation 3, and Xbox One, I think, before the Legendary Edition came out. Or maybe it was 360. One of those. I know I've played the trilogy multiple times on the PC. I've also played Mass Effect 3 specifically on the Wii U, which is weird. But at one point that was actually my only console. So I was like, fuck yeah, I'll play I'll play Mass Effect on there. Why not? Same thing with I played Call of Duty Ghosts and Assassin's Creed Black Flag and stuff like that on there. Like they were actually really good on the Wii U. I was really impressed. Um, for the uh did I play it 6 times to a different storyline? Well, that's not really how Mass Effect goes for the most part. So like there's a lot of choices, which I like. But you can't really have too many storylines in Mass Effect, otherwise it kind of messes with the canon. But you can at least have different things show up. Like certain characters may or may not show up depending on your choices. Certain quests may happen depending on choices. Your character's reputation will be different if you play it differently, like whether it's Paragon or Renegade, which is a big deal for the entire trilogy. Um, well, a big reason why I played it multiple times because there's multiple classes, and there's soldier, infiltrator, engineer, adept, sentinel, and vanguard. I believe that's all of them, and they all have different combinations uh of weapon skills to abilities. So for pure weapons only, that's just sentinel. Or no, I'm sorry, not sentinel. Uh, soldier. which I've actually never completed the whole game with Soldier. I guess because I got bored of it, but I do actually want to play Soldier the whole trilogy through. I actually want to do that. Um, you got Infiltrator, which is sniper rifle and pistol, and in the later games, SMG. Plus, you've got tech powers, like invisibility and shield stuff and things like that. Sentinel is both biotic and tech powers. Not really any like weapon abilities except for pistol and SMG. And then let's see, Adept and Engineer both are only good with pistols and SMGs in later games. And they've got, well, Adept is biotics, and then the Engineer is tech powers. And Adept is basically a biotic that's close range. So they use shotguns and pistols and SMGs in later games. So like there's actually quite a lot of variation, and I like it a lot. Um, though, I mean, the class itself doesn't really give too much difference with the storyline most of the time, I believe, except for some of the DLCs where they actually do have some little bits that can change depending on your class. Otherwise, it's not really too different. But each of them are different enough because they have different skills and different ways they can get through scenarios and whatnot. I mean, it's nice. And then you've got Mass Effect Andromeda, which not a lot of people liked, but I actually enjoyed it quite a bit. Minus one planet where you have to keep going back and forth between the space station and the planet to advance some quests, but other than that minor like issue, it wasn't bad. I actually enjoyed it a lot. Had a lot of freedom. You could respec at any time, basically, at least at your ship, and you weren't locked into a class either. So you could literally be pure biotics at one point, and then the next mission you do, you could switch to a pure technician or something. It's interesting. Storyline wise, I actually don't really remember too much of it, but I only played it once. So like, I mean, it was good enough of a story for me to remember some of it, especially the beginning. Because I actually restarted the game like 3 times. I don't know why, but overall, I did actually enjoy Andromeda, and I will most likely stream it. Though it is very much a different playstyle compared to the previous games, and it's like a kind of open world ish. Like there's a lot of ground to cover, so it's pretty good. Uh, at least I remember the companions for the most part. They're pretty decent. Though if I wanted like everybody in my party to use the same type of weapons, I think I'm kind of out of luck on that. But at least overall, most of the time I can have a party in the other games, like Mass Effect 1, 2, 3. I can most of the time have a party with all the same weapons. Really, the only difference is powers, and they don't really affect too much. Um, but anyways, yeah. So I'm probably gonna play as a soldier when I restart Mass Effect. Uh, though sadly it'll be from like literally level 1 with no gear, uh, no Spectre gear or anything else like that. No maxed out money. So I'll have to start from a baby little Commander Shepard. But I did play it twice with a Sentinel, so that was fun. I actually completed the first game on legendary difficulty, which was, I mean, it actually wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. So I can imagine that, not legit insane difficulty. And then Mass Effect 2 I started, but to play a new game plus thing, but I didn't really feel like it. I don't know why. It was weird. Maybe I got like uh burnt out with playing it. Plus also I do want to just play as like from the beginning the same character. Anyways, um speaking of soldiers, we're gonna become the epitome of human soldiers in Master Chief. We're gonna be finishing the Master Chief collection with Halo 4. I've been excited about this one. This actually introduces some of my favorite enemies of the game, which then I think they also show up in Halo 5, but I don't quite remember. Has a lot of different unique weapons, I feel like, and I'm pretty excited to play it again. So I guess let's just get into it because I literally haven't done anything, so I have nothing personal that high that I can't even talk about. Aside from rearranging my desk, I guess I did that. I got a couple of new things, but other than that, I haven't really done anything. Yeah, I haven't done anything. So let's go over to Halo. Boop. All right. So, hopefully the bitrate goes up so that it probably won't look blocky and stuff. It probably will. On my end, it looks a lot lower than it should be, and I don't know why. Or if I can see. Okay, it is set on what I told it to be, so it should be raising the bitrate so it can look good on stream, but I actually don't know if I can watch it at the same time as streaming so I can verify if it's actually working or not. I'm gonna put it on normal because that is hard enough for me. I died a lot. All right, let's switch over here.
Tell me about the children. Dr. Halsey.
You already know everything.
You kidnapped them.
Children's minds are more easily accepting of indoctrination. Their bodies more adaptable to augmentation. The result was the ultimate soldier. And because of our success, when the Covenant invaded, we were ready.
Dr. Halsey, you're bending history for your own favor, and you know it. You developed the Spartans to crush human rebellion, not to fight the Covenant.
When one human world after another fell, when my Spartans were all that stood between humanity and extinction, nobody was concerned about why they were originally built.
So you feel in the end your choices were justified.
My work saved the human race.
Do you think the Spartans' lack of basic humanity helped?
What are you after? The others before you were naval intelligence, but you're something else.
Records show Spartans routinely exhibited mildly sociopathic tendencies, difficulty with socialization, and
The records show Efficient behavior operating in hazardous situations. I supplied the tools to maintain that efficiency.
Do you believe the Master Chief succeeded because he was, at his core, broken?
What does John have to do with this? You want to replace him?
The Master Chief is dead.
His file reads missing in action.
Catherine. Spartans never die.
Your mistake is seeing Spartans as military hardware. My Spartans are humanity's next step. Our destiny as a species. Do not underestimate them. But most of all, do not underestimate him.
Ooh, she's pissed. Four years after Halo. Oh, that, okay, so my bitrate did not change like I wanted it to. Alright, let's fix that. Now it should be a little bit less blocky. Still kind of weird how they changed Cortana. I think they also changed Halo Chief's, or Master Chief's armor.
Wake up, Chief. I need you.
Chief! Easy. You've been out for a while.
Where are we?
We're still adrift on the Dawn.
Why did you wake me?
Hang on. Bringing your systems online now. I rewrote your ship's firmware while you were out.
You've been busy.
Activating the ship's gravity generators. Chief, look up. You need to pull the manual release.
Seems like old times.
Ready to get back to work?
I thought you'd never ask. We've got intrusion alerts lighting up on multiple decks. Our best bet to figure out who's boarding us is the observation deck, 4 floors up.
Could it be a rescue team?
Wouldn't bet on it.
Weapon systems online. Gravity controls online. Ship propulsion offline. Bow hull integrity
Beep.
Weapon systems online.
Oh, okay. It's just gonna circle through. Okay. This will just continue.
5-3-Sierra-0117.
How long was I out?
4 years, 7 months, 10 days.
Somebody should have found us by now.
Prioritization code Victor 05-3.
What's that?
Sensor scan, high intensity. Doesn't match any known patterns.
How close are
That
we to the
actually
observation
scared me.
deck?
It's directly above us.
Forward onto Dawn, requesting immediate evac. Survivors.
This place is like a goddamn maze.
The elevator doors look sealed tight.
201, forward onto Dawn.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I could break it in.
Chief, be careful! Chief, watch out! Didn't realize the ship had deteriorated so badly.
Could it deteriorate when nothing else is happening? Oh, hi.
I thought we had a truce with the Covenant.
A lot can happen in 4 years. Either way, he's probably not alone. We should be careful.
Grenades. Great. Still can only have 2 grenades and apparently only 200 bullets. And my assault rifle. That's great. Used to have a 300. Storm rifle? I don't remember the weapons in this game. Okay, so storm rifles, interesting. Storm rifles kind of like an AR a little bit. God, I love the
That's
sound
the
of
last
this
of them.
gun.
Find the override for the blast shield so we can see what we're up against.
It actually sounds a bit better than in previous games. Magnum, Magnum's useless. Oh, I could sprint. Awesome. I love that.
The good news is these Covenant aren't outfitted like standard military. It's possible we just came across a rogue salvage ship. Or we might have stumbled into an entire Covenant fleet.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Maybe they haven't recognized us.
That's one possibility. Landing craft flanking us!
We need to get off this ship.
We've got bigger problems. We've got a cruiser on an intercept course. Head for the elevator banks.
Didn't the ship's sensors say we still had weapon systems online?
Yes, but since the ship was torn in half, we can't access the weapon stations. We'll have to fire them manually from the outer hull.
How is that even possible? And the elevator. Probably.
That cruiser's shields are down. Assuming they don't raise them, that missile's gonna be one heck of a surprise.
Yeah, I'll try it. Last one still. It's not as fun as the previous one where each percentage is like 5 shots or something. Alright, let's use this then.
These Covenants seem more fanatical than the ones we fought before.
Oh, they're lefties. Interesting. Shred the needler.
How far to the missile?
We're just about there. Oh shit, right. Let's try it out. Definitely giving me all new weapons. The auxiliary launch station should be to your left, out of the airlocks. You'll have to prime the launch for ignition.
Cortana,
It's nothing. Just get to the launch station.
Hell yeah. DMR.
Chief, you need to find the missile controls.
Missile controls that way. gun's pretty good. God damn. Okay, that
You'll have to prime the
Arban's
launch
kinda
for ignition.
Cortana,
It's nothing. Just get to the launch station. Chief, you need to find the missile controls. There's the launch station.
Oh,
Launch initiated.
it's not gonna deal with the enemies here currently, but that's fine, I
The blast
suppose.
door's jammed. The missile won't fire until it's cleared. Get down there.
Oh boy.
You did it. Get back.
Missile away. Although, I don't think just one missile's gonna do anything. Or not. I guess it can go through their shields or something.
Chief?
the Covenant weren't the ones scanning us.
So, now can we worry about the giant metal planet? It's using a gravity well to pull us inside the surface. We've got to hurry. The second we cross the dome's event horizon, its atmosphere is going to tear us apart.
Where are the closest escape pods?
Aft vehicle bay. I'm tagging the closest airlock. Go!
Alright, let's see if we can make it. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to help us, but okay. Well, that doesn't sound good at all. Fine, open up. It's a very explosive beginning.
All but one of the grav generators just went dark.
Just keep your point at that vehicle bay.
Shit.
We're almost there. Chief! Hold on!
Well, that's not good.
We're caught in the gravity
That's
well.
not good at all.
Can you track the escape pods?
Negative! Look out!
Right in the face. Yep, that hurt a lot. Somehow I'm alive, though.
Where are we?
Checking coordinate impact data.
We have asked you to give up your family, your childhood, your future.
Cortana.
I'm sorry. It's the crash. I'm fine.
Something was wrong even before we left the Dawn.
Chief? Really? I'm fine.
Cortana.
I was put into service 8 years ago.
8 years.
AIs deteriorate after 7, Chief.
Halsey.
Chief.
We need to find Halsey.
Chief, please.
She made you. She can fix you.
I won't recover from rampancy, Chief.
If we can just get back to Earth and find Halsey, she can fix this.
Don't make a girl a promise you can't keep.
We need to move. Doesn't look like the Covenant fared much better than we did.
How many ships made it through the roof?
Plenty. Why?
We still need a ride home.
Oh, now this is a ship graveyard. I don't remember if this is the game that has, like, where I have to go between giant floating platforms in, like, inside of a spaceship. It's either this one or 5 or Infinite. Otherwise, I cannot remember. Alright, definitely swapping out that. Sound better? This 100%. Well, can't get in there. Alright. Damn. His life just fade out. Oh, sucks to be him. Try out this again. It's a relatively common weapon, so okay, guess I can only have 44 bullets for the needler.
Chief, see if that terminal is still active. The Covenant have been broadcasting that from an equidistant orbit every 30 minutes for the last 3 years.
They've been waiting outside the planet for 3 years.
Apparently, they couldn't get in.
Creepy. Why does the Needler only have 44 shots plus whatever's in the magazine? Kind of makes it useless, honestly. I'll try it out. See if it's any better than the previous games. Hello again.
I'm picking up a faint transmission on the high band.
Covenant?
I don't think so. The pattern's different. I'll try to triangulate its position.
That's cool as hell. Thing is fucking gigantic. How am I doing? I'm doing good. Can't really complain. Though I did kind of sleep in, so it's probably gonna ruin my sleep schedule.
Warthogs, and still in one piece. Nice to see your luck is holding out.
Too bad I can't fire the Warthog gun like remotely or something. Ooh. Still kind of floaty. You messed up yours too? It sucks, but it's not too hard to fix it. Just need to go to bed at a normal time, I guess. Which I don't. On weekends, I usually go to sleep at like midnight, 1, 2 o'clock.
Chief, I'm hearing that strange signal again. Stronger this time.
Do you think there's something to it?
I'm curious more than anything. Its behavior is odd.
Got a bunch of enemies here. Okay, so I'm gonna wait till the ships go away. If they do. There's still one over there though. Whoa, hey.
Hostiles!
I love the minigun. Alright, so apparently I've only killed 7 things in this mission so far. Alright, let's go around. See through here. Vehicular homicide. Oh, shoot. Ah. Okay, that was a bad idea. Well, I survived. Hey, at least I had that checkpoint there, so that's fine. Alright, I guess I'll get out. Okay, looks like there's a carbine up there. But I do have plenty of ammo for this. Ooh. Okay, so that was a bit strong. Not used to the needler taking out meats really quickly.
If we're going to hijack a ship from these Covenant, we're going to have to find where they're landing first.
I don't suppose you have a plan for that.
We could always ask nicely.
Asking's not my strong suit.
Okay, I saw Jack right there. Okay, Needler is actually not too bad. Give me those bullets. I don't know what's door here and what's not door here. I killed everybody. Now to figure out what... Well, I didn't kill him. I guess I gotta go upstairs. Why is there so many... Ow. Why is there so many, like, human stuff?
That elite dropped his camo module. Let's have a look. I'll run a soft patch to it from the suit. Never know what might come in handy.
And I'll probably forget that it exists.
There's that phantom signal again.
I heard something that time.
Oh.
Sentinels.
I wondered when they'd show up.
I was gonna say, there's a lot of dead guys here. We don't have to fight the Sentinels, but I have a feeling I will need to. It's just how everything happens.
There, Chief. A console in the back.
Well, they're friendly now.
It's a localized site cartographer. Okay. In service of Forerunner Shield World, designate Requiem.
Requiem. At least we know where we are now.
Let's see if it can tell us what the Covenant are so interested in. Huh.
What happened?
I don't know. It locked up. I'm detecting power fluctuations in several locations. I'll put them up for you. Hopefully we can
Okay.
find some way to get this cartographer back online.
I don't trust the Sentinels.
What's it doing?
It's all right. This energy is actually a ferroelectric data field. Your shields are just cycling in response to the chamber's charge.
Oh, of course.
Will this bring the cartographer back online?
Partially. This type of processing system usually works in parallel. We'll have to locate its twin.
Okay. I'll go to the carbine. I'm pretty good with this gun. Except for against elites, but everybody else though, elites. I have to pick up another weapon if I run out of this.
Is that the same signal?
Yes! Mayday, Mayday, Mayday! UNSC AI Cortana to Infinity. Please respond. No response. But from the strength of that signal, the Infinity has to be close by. The cartographer should be back online. We may be able to use it to track the ship's location.
Oh, thank God that it allows me to keep zoomed in when I get hit. It's really annoying when you get flinched out of your zoom.
We can't give the Covenant access to the cartographer. Clear them out.
Boy. Not on your new computer yet. Don't look like the monitor cable's compatible. Wait. That's odd. Because monitors should have HDMI. I see that Hydra over there. And unfortunately, my model's not that sophisticated. Ow. Bitch. But yeah, what do you mean your monitor's not, the monitor cable's not compatible? You just gotta make sure that the connector fits.
Now quick, to the cartographer.
The cartographer keeps acting like the transmission is coming from everywhere on the planet at once. It doesn't want to triangulate Infinity's signal. Oh, wait. I got it.
That can't be right. Scan again.
We've already passed through one layer of the planet's surface. It's not crazy to think that someone else made it deeper inside than we did.
You mean the planet's hollow?
Let me see if I can figure out a way to reach these coordinates that doesn't involve us digging a really big hole. There's a terminus
probably
on the
am
far
pretty
side of the
quiet.
complex. We can portal to the planet's core from there.
What?
I don't know.
If we have a shot at getting you back to Infinity, we're taking it.
Okay.
Let's get to that terminus and find Infinity.
Alright,
What do you know about Infinity?
I increased the output,
Not
so
much.
hopefully that
She was
helps
supposed to
a
be
little bit.
massive, but the project was only in prototype when we left.
So there's no hole for the monitor connector, at least not the one you're using. I mean, I guess it depends on what you have for the monitor, and because most monitors have HDMI, which looks like a little rhombus type thing. Then some other ones have DisplayPort, which is, it looks almost like HDMI, but it has one side that's flat instead of out at angle. So you may just have to get another cable that plugs in.
Scouts, fortifying the bridge below. Stay sharp.
Oh no. Ooh, that kind of hurt. I love the carbine. Good thing it's a relatively common gun. Though against these guys, eh. Where you at? Oh! That hurt. I didn't know they used the charge ability of their guns. That kind of makes sense that they would. Oh, oh boy. If this was any of the previous games, I would have died right there. Thankfully, my shields are stronger, apparently. I did walk into that one, yeah. Normally when they have the dual grenade thingy out, I usually die. But this time I did not, so I'm thankful for that. Ah! Bitch. that hurt. That hurt a lot. All right. Ah. Come on. Got him. Oh, he's probably still blind. Okay, anyways, let's move on. I guess who the... I need to find something. Am I going the wrong way? I think I am. Yep, I am. Oh, shit. Alright, let's see here. I know that there was a rocket launcher. Fuck, I went the wrong way again. Yes, here we are. Got it. Fucker. I think there's another one. Damn it. Haha. I was near a checkpoint, yeah. So that's a good thing.
Chief, the Covenant net's going crazy. They're ordering all units to converge on the tower.
I guess we got their attention.
Well, I guess if they want to go to the tower, then we do too. Damn. The grunt killed me. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. I have a fucking ability now. Not fair. Shit. I pressed the wrong button. Ah. Alright, well, I killed the grunt on this one, so we're just gonna steal the ghost. I do like the change to the plasma bolts on this one, compared to the previous games. It's more accurate, seems like. Alright. Now... Well, technically speaking, I could probably bring this in there.
We're about to have our hands full. The
Oh,
elites
man.
just issued a general order. They're moving all ground teams to secure the tower entrance above us.
Of course. That's one way to make it so I can't have fun. Looks like there's guys over there. And over here. Damn. Don't really have that many shots, does it? Ooh, hat. We've got 4 shots left on this, so. Let's see. Storm rifle it is? Yeah, the shield is pretty useful. Good old carbonate carbine.
The Sentinels are trying to keep the Covenant out.
It's also very weird with the... Oh. It's very weird how, let me... I forgot what I was going to say. I love sniper rifles.
The Sentinels are trying to keep the Covenant out.
I'm cheating by hiding behind this. Well, not really cheating, but you know what I mean. Maybe...
While you were busy, I managed to clear up another transmission from Infinity.
The artifact.
Sounded like he said artifact.
I wonder if it's related to whatever the Covenant are after.
Where's the terminus?
The map placed it at the top of the tower.
did those things? Gonna assume that's what I need. Nope, that's not what I need, I don't think.
Our enemies move deeper into our territory with abandon. They must be eradicated.
Shall we take revenge?
Those
Abandon
are
the
the
mantle and
Forerunners.
all that its philosophy has given us these 1,000 generations.
All our plans have been torn asunder.
More reason not to abandon our beliefs. The mantle is our guidepost in times such as these. We must not falter in following its teachings. The enemy must be sent home and taught to stand with the galaxy rather than rail against us and take what they desire. The mantle shelters all.
Didact, you make a fair, if uncomfortable, point. You have my support. Librarian, will you likewise follow the mantle as the Didact suggests?
Yes, Master Builder.
You're not angry at me.
We had this discussion a century ago.
Ah, so you are angry at me.
In the chambers, yes. But not now. You'll depart for Requiem soon?
At dawn. My Prometheans are already there.
Already there. You knew the Master Builder would side with you.
Should we step back inside the council chamber?
No. I would rather we spend our night out here. There will be fighting enough in the days ahead.
So those are the Forerunners, who are the ones that set in motion the entire events of Halo a long, long time ago. And they had some kind of like civil war, plus then the flood came. It's a very long story, but there's 3 books in the Halo book series. Cryptum, Silentium, and I forget what the other one is, but it also ends with Eum. They're decent books. They're kind of hard to follow because they use a lot of imagery that you wouldn't. Primordium, yeah, I think that's it. They're fine. I mean, they're not ones that I really recommend, to be honest. You could easily find a summary of them online that might be better, to be honest. But like, they are kind of confusing books because they don't use imagery that you can easily imagine, and it's kind of, I don't know. It's extremely interesting, but also the way it's told is like, it could be worse. I mean, it could be better, rather. But it's interesting because it does provide a background for the books, or for the lore. Around $200 for all 3? Ooh. Yeah, I don't know how that would translate to from German money to US money, but ooh, that sounds a lot. And if it's if that is in US money, that's it would not be worth it to pay that much for all 3 books. You'd be better off getting a digital version.
This node is caught in a loop trying to access something it's calling the domain. An off-world data repository of some kind, though I'm only able to extract bits and pieces of the complete exchange. I'll log it for investigation later. Chief, try the top of the ramp. I think there's a lift up there.
I almost fell off the thing. That actually scared me. Because I was like, oh shit. Yeah, I've actually got like almost all of the Halo books in print and about half digital. I don't really know which I prefer, but I kind of prefer digital because I can read it anywhere with my phone or tablet or computer or whatever. Whereas print, it's kind of hard to like, read it at the same time as doing other stuff, because when I'm reading at work, I need to be ready to actually do things. Halo isn't that big in Germany, so they only produce a few, and Scalper bought a lot of them. Latest books aren't even released in German. Wow. Wonder why that is. I'm sure like the digital versions are in all the languages, because it can't be that hard to translate them. But hopefully you do end up getting to read them. I will say that the trilogy is, while not the best
According to the
action,
cathedral,
it's
this terminus
cool lore.
is just one node of a larger transit grid that spans the entire planet.
What?
When I tried to access the outlet closest to Infinity's transmissions, the system responded with this.
What is it?
That's the kicker. It's the Forerunner symbol for Reclaimer.
Humanity. That's got to be Infinity. Can you get us to those coordinates?
Let me try to open a portal.
Not sure if your English is good enough to understand it completely. Honestly, I'm a native English speaker,
Cortana.
And it was hard for me to
I'm picking
understand
up
it.
unknown energy signatures.
Where?
This can't be right.
Oh, shit.
Set a waypoint out of the tower. Cortana?
Here's the Prometheans.
How did... Quick! Into the portal! Chief, go!
The Prometheans are kind of fun to fight, actually.
What were those things?
Some sort of advanced defense AIs.
Auto-sentry,
Related
yes.
to the Sentinels, I'm guessing, but it's hard to say without a closer look. Come on, let's figure out where that transit system dumped us. Put me in the console.
Auto-sentry is going to be pretty useful.
Where's Infinity?
This is Requiem's core, all right. But Infinity is definitely not here. That satellite in the center is amplifying the ship's broadcasts like a relay.
Maybe we can use it to respond.
Perhaps. Those beams coming off it are creating the interference we've been experiencing. We'd have to take them out to contact Infinity.
Can you get us there?
Opening a gate to the first beam pylon. Pull me, and let's go.
I don't get how we can plug Cortana into so many things, especially alien technology like this. Like, that's, it's a bit far-fetched.
This is the first pylon?
Negative. This is as close as I could get us. Hope you don't mind hoofing it a little.
I get hooves. 4 of them. Mushrooms.
Contacts!
Those mushrooms distracted me. These rocks, kind of weird. Like, I don't know what they would be. Granite.
And they're back! Come
Yeah, fuck you.
Those weren't the same things we saw in the terminus.
Similar cortical footprint as the tower AIs. They're connected, all right.
Ooh, that's cool. We'll use this for now, though. German versions of the Forerunner trilogy aren't even released digitally. Oh, wow. That's weird. I could probably understand it, actually, because it is a niche subject, and they're not really that good, if I'm being completely honest. Might be better off reading a summary of each of them, because reading through them is like, I mean, it's not difficult, but it's just some of it kind of drags on for a lot longer than it should have. Oh shit.
Well, he's just a ray of sunshine, isn't he? From that peek under the hood, I'd say these constructs must be mimetic in nature.
Mimetic? What does that mean?
More of them.
Similar phasing activity at the edge of our sensors. We're about to get busy.
Bolt shot. You know what? I am running low on bullets, so switch out to this. Kinda cool. Whoa.
I've discovered something interesting about our new friends. When the big ones explode, that momentary flash we're seeing is actually a data purge.
Can you tap into it?
So far, I've pulled multiple strings referring to the big ones as Promethean Knights.
So
beyond that, though, things get a bit dense.
Oh, that's so cool. I love these guns. They're not like the best guns ever, but I like them. And, you know, as long as I'm fighting Prometheans, I'll have plenty of ammo. So this one is a like a DMR type of thing. This one's an assault rifle type of thing. Oh. I think the door just killed me. Okay. got new grenades too. Alright. That is, but medic. Relating to a constituting element of culture or system may pass from one individual to another by imputation or other non-genetic means. No, I don't think it's me medic. I think it's my medic. M-I, not M-E.
The relay interference is increasing. We must be getting close to the pylon.
It does more damage like this? Ooh, gotcha. How about thee? Scatter shot. That's basically a shotgun. But basically, I mean, it's probably actually...
Chief, we won't be able to contact Infinity if we don't get to that pylon and take it down.
Need a HDMI
What's
cable.
that distortion?
Oh, those are easy enough to get.
That's me. Something about moving through those portals is increasing the load on my systems.
Are you gonna be all right?
Don't worry. I've held off rampancy this long, haven't I?
Like, I myself have about 20 different HDMI cables. Mostly because it's the most common connection for PCs and stuff. So, like, matter of fact, your monitor should have came with an HDMI cable. Most monitors either come with HDMI just by itself, or HDMI and DVI. Or not DVI, DisplayPort. Actually, maybe DVI as well. Some of them have that.
That's the target, but it looks like the entrance is shielded. Let's figure out how to take it down.
Ow! You shot me in the dick.
That's the target, but it looks like the entrance is shielded. Let's figure out how to take it down.
Got him. Oh, God.
One of the shield's power cores. Take it out. I read 2 more cores on our level. Hit them before you climb all the way up.
Shadow Raid Legends? Oh, hey, thank you for the raid. I didn't even know that you guys were coming in. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Raiders. Excuse the chaos right now. I'm trying to avoid getting got by these fucking dogs. Hate them. They're very fast. Now is Halo 4. Yes. It is the last part of the Halo Master Chief Collection.
Well done, Chief. 1 to go.
Hopefully your stream was good. Mine has been okay so far, I think. Had a little bit of hiccup this when I started. But I think that's all worked out now. God, I love this gun. It is a classic game, yeah. Though I only completed it once. So... heard divisive things about the game. Yeah, it's not like the best game in series. I actually really liked Halo 3, specifically ODST. But this game is still
Great,
good.
that's all
I do
the
actually
cores.
enjoy it.
Head for the top of the pylon.
I think a lot of people didn't like it because of the Prometheans. And maybe it's like a lot different than they're used to. I don't know. I enjoy it though. Oh, Jesus Christ. The only knowledge you have is Rooster Teeth series. Oh, Rooster Teeth is way different.
Great, that's all the cores.
Okay,
Head
good.
for the top of the pylon.
Ow, 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 ow. Ooh. Those guys with melee weapons are tough.
Great, that's all the cores. Head for the top of the pylon.
Yeah, this game is kind of divisive, but I do enjoy the gameplay loop. These guys move really fast, though. They're like elites on steroids. I gotta go to the top of the tower. Gonna assume it's this way. So, I think I'm going to, after I finish up Halo 4, I think I'm just gonna go play Mass Effect instead of going straight to the next one.
Did he say forward unto dawn?
They must have intercepted our distress beacon.
The beacon was pulled into Requiem with us. If they try to follow it,
They'll get caught in the gravity well. I'll keep trying to warn them. You just get that beam down.
Is it just wave after wave of enemies? Not usually. They do end. It's just I had to keep going, I guess.
It's working. The signal from the relay is starting to clear up.
Fleet Tom Actual. We detected a UNSC beacon coming from somewhere inside the planet.
they haven't hit the gravity well yet.
There's still too much interference to warn them. We've got to disable that other beam before they're pulled in like we were.
Okay, anything... Okay. There's a... I think I already have that one. Yeah, already got that.
here.
They're heading to the second pylon as well.
That can't be a coincidence.
Oh.
Sounds like the Prometheans don't want the Covenant here either. The BattleNet's already lighting up with reports of resistance all around the pylon.
Yeah, I was gonna play Halo 5 after I finished with this, but I definitely have been wanting to play Mass Effect again, and so I was like, you know what? Why not? I don't need to stream every single game in the series. I can always do it later. Wow, some of these guys got ripped apart. Pick up that. Okay, that's almost out, so I'll switch over to the suppressor. Okay, so where do I go next? Don't actually know where to go. Maybe up. Nope. Well, maybe. Nope. That's not where I need to go. Oh, this might be. Yeah. Ghost time. This has infinite ammo and it's relatively accurate, so... Oh, hell no. Uh-oh. You bitch. At least they don't jump on my vehicle like the elites do. Right. I think they're all dead. I like the ghost. Oh, nope, that was already there. Now I gotta look for an exit. Ah, here we go.
The relay's signal is breaking up again. We're almost to the beam.
Relay and fast.
Damn. Who knew that when it blew up, I would also blow up too.
core down. Shield's weak, but still online. Take out the other 2 power cores and you can access the pylon.
There's so many flyers.
Second power core offline. Good job, Chief. That'll do it. Shield should be down. Get up to that beam.
Where? I'm attempting to not die. So, sorry, Cortana. Okay, I think I know. I gotta get up here somehow. Yes, here we go. Checkpoint. Ooh, that hurt. Bitch. They're very good at being accurate. Those flying things are really annoying. Banshees, that's what they are.
UNSC Infinity Survivor forward unto dawn. Reading a faint ISS tag near the planetary core. Do you read?
The planet's core? They know we're here. Infinity, this is UNSC AI Cortana. Do not approach Forerunner planet. Repeat, do not approach...
UNSC asset. Forward unto dawn. We read you, but you're breaking up. Help. Increase speed by 0.7. Get us in there.
Negative, Infinity. Do not enter the planet.
If you can hear us, keep transmitting.
No! Chief, you've got to get that beam down now! Cortana to Infinity. Do you copy? Come in, Infinity. The interference is gone, but your suit's transmitter's not strong enough.
Move us up to the relay satellite.
Already done. Go. Once we're on the satellite, there's bound to be a central control point.
The Covenant are moving towards the relay too.
This doesn't make any sense. Why would they care about a broadcast relay?
I'll handle them. You just find us that control node.
Whoa.
How soon till Infinity hits the gravity well?
A minute or two max. The Covenant are making a push for something on the far side of the satellite.
Guess I can go either way. Beep boop. Well, alright, they're fighting amongst each other, so that's good. Holy shit. What just happened there? Ooh, that guy's gonna die. Do I need... Ooh. Try that out. Okay, who has... Somebody's got that fuel rod cannon. is almost empty. But I keep a hold of it until I actually run out, because it's really good.
Chief, you need to hear this!
We're detecting a slight gravimetric disturbance near the planetary entrance. Suggest altering approach vector 43K-750K-12K.
They're not diverting from the opening! Hurry, Chief!
Let's see if I can get another one. Nope. Okay, now we can switch this out. Ooh, there's another
Wait,
binary.
something's not right!
We don't have time.
The pillars! Touch the pillars!
Hopefully that's not timed. Okay, he didn't actually have any sound there. What the fuck? There's the diadem. This guy's kind of really creepy. Damn.
Chief, please.
Oh.
We've gotta go.
Now we got sound again.
That Didact, he manipulated Infinity's signal to get us to release him. Get up!
What's happening?
Moving the satellite. Destabilize the core. The Didact's leaving.
Shit.
We've gotta find a portal out of here before the whole network collapses. Grab one of those ghosts.
Good thing they're all right here
Hang
for
on.
me.
I'm going to channel energy from your shields to overdrive the ghost's boost.
Ooh, Jesus. Good thing crashing doesn't kill me. Hi, grunts. I feel bad for them. At the same time, I don't, because they're gonna die anyways. I just made it maybe slightly less painless. Oh, who am I kidding? That's probably very painful.
Emergency broadcast from Infinity.
Cortana, we need to get up there.
Not like I can get out and push.
Screen shaking kind of a little much, but I get why.
Core's not going to last much longer.
Neither am I. One stray hit and I'm dead.
Portal up ahead.
Holy shit.
Whoa, cowboy!
Where the hell? Goodbye, ghost.
Chief, there.
That's probably not good.
Mayday! Mayday! This is the captain of the UNSC Infinity. Unknown entity has seized control of our ship. We're without power. We're on a collision course with an unidentified Forerunner planet.
How'd they know it was a Forerunner planet?
Track its descent.
Marking. Impact predicted 77.8 kilometers due north.
Yeah, Chief, I don't think you can shoot that.
You know where he's heading.
Same place we are.
All right, let's try to find our fellow man and women.
Stay low. Recon sortie heading this way. The ship looks intact.
Something tells me that's only because the Didact wanted it that way.
This is Lasky to UNSC Infinity. We're up to our next bad guys down here. Does anyone read?
This is Sierra 117 of the UNSC Forward Unto Dawn. We're on station, ready to assist.
Negative copy. Sounded like you said Forward Unto Dawn. Come again.
Signal's bouncing in and out. I can't clean it up.
Light up their friend or foe tags. We're gonna need something to zero in on.
I'm seeing numerous IFF tags. Painting the closest one on your side.
One thing I would want is a Halo game where we play as...
Infinity to Commander Lasky. We've lost contact with your Pelican. Report in.
You guys
they must
are
not have
interrupting my
received his
comms.
distress call.
I want to play as Spartan 3 with the SPI armor. It's like that's mostly about stealth, and I think it'd be really cool. I mean, granted, it's not as good as Mjolnir armor, but it is protective, and it is, well, camouflage.
One of them's an officer. Check his IFF tag.
Ooh, DMR.
The tag IDs him as Jimenez, Halo J.
Then Lasky's still out there somewhere.
So the last time we had a DMR was Halo Reach. Alright, so got 14 in the magazine and 42 on the side, so that's 56 bullets. Alright. Way more accurate and stronger than the assault rifle. That sounded really close. God damn. What's that? God, I hate these things. Oh, I'm gonna fall. Running out of ammo here. Thank you. Even though you're dead Marines, you gave me some extra ammo at least. God, this gun is awesome. Damn.
Hold up. What was that he dropped on the ground over there?
Promethean vision.
This is what they've been using to see through the fog.
Don't really need to see through the fog when they're glowing. Auto sentry is probably something I would prefer, but kinda wanna switch this out for the light rifle. And again, I'll probably get one anyways. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Swap out for the light rifle.
We've got another IFF on the far side of this thicket.
We should get eyes out there looking for the others.
Peters, you heard Commander Lasky.
PFB, ma'am. Bulldogs, on me. We're going for a walk.
Lasky's been through here. Recently by the timestamp. another IFF tag, but as far as I can tell, we're moving into a choke point. This may end up as a dead end.
Okay. Oh, there's still another enemy. Yeah, if I'm just careful with my shots, there's plenty that I could do with the just general assault rifle. Whoa. Whoa. Now, suppressor is not that great, though if I'll find one, I'll try it out again, see if it's not too bad. Because the ammo on this one just kind of doesn't really last very long at all.
That's the friend or foe tag, but where's whoever it belongs to? Multiple IDs! Chief, they're friendlies!
Oh, good.
Afraid we're gonna have to give you an IOU on that welcome home party. Tom Lasky, First Officer of the Infinity. Never thought I'd see you again.
Seal her up! I thought you'd be taller.
Ground forces are ordered to return to Infinity immediately.
Commander! Radio's hot!
Bond to come. On what frequency?
So this is where they introduce Spartan
Infinity,
Force.
this is Commander Lasky. Helkin recon teams are down. Repeat, all birds are down. We got numerous casualties and require immediate assistance. Over.
Vital. Did you get the coordinates of that gravity well?
Affirmative, sir, but we're gonna need a bus out of here.
Make it happen.
You were sent on a scouting run in the middle of an attack on the ship.
The captain thought Infinity could provide us cover and hold off the attack at the same time.
Sir, we'll never get the wounded back to the ship on foot.
I don't know if it's too soon to ask you for a favor, but we're gonna run out of breathing room here real quick. I don't suppose you're any good at clearing LZs.
On occasion. I'll send out an all-clear once the area is secured.
A topographical scan of the area shows a break in the foliage north of here. Should be big enough to bring in a dropship for evac.
Yeah, looks like I got some Marines with me. Or the Army. Hard to tell.
Targets. Yeah, I see him! One down. Just like that! Someone cover!
Oh, Jesus. He's pretty good with that assault rifle. But I kind of want to give him a DMR. Okay, you...
Theo, switcheroo.
Here. You can have a DMR. Oh, wait. We're all gonna have DMRs. I will keep this, though. Hey, boys, you coming? Oh, that's probably not good.
Getting your ass kicked, isn't it? Clear to engage.
Chief, it's Lasky. We're getting reports of friendlies pinned down near your position. Can you assist?
Commander, this is Cortana. We're on our way.
Alrighty.
Going level. Danger.
Here, take that. And they're not enough of a threat to deal with that they take that. So. Alright guys, let's do this. Actually, you know what? Here, I'll give you a one of you a railgun.
These teams won't last for long out here. Finding an LZ should be our top priority. Find some cover.
I don't get it. So one of that is 3, and then damn, he died. Alright, I guess I'll take his DMR. Guess we lost a couple of them. Oh, some of them
The
are still
Marines
alive.
got trapped trying to get through these doors. Look for an interface.
What if I give...
Careful.
Okay, he's got a railgun already. Here.
Wow. Thanks.
Hard to decide what my favorite guns are. But thematically,
These doors open
I
into a
prefer
cave
these.
system with a space large enough for an LZ. Hold them off long enough for me to open the doors.
He's still out.
Cortana, I'll close all of them.
Your job and I'll do mine, okay?
Oh, he's still alive too. Oh, I don't know.
Got it. Passageway's unlocked. Come and get me.
I'm gonna assume the railgun dudes are dead.
Yeah, this ain't good. Power me up, man.
Yep, railgun dudes died. Okay, I think he's got a DM. No, he's got a railgun. Okay, so what do you want me to do? Go this way?
I'm sorry about back there. That hatch of security was more difficult than I expected.
It's all right.
It's not all right. Nothing about it is all right.
Didn't know why those boys are staying back there, but...
Wait, what's he doing?
Covenant?
They're working with the Prometheans? How quickly the Didact has unified these Covenant.
Yeah, that's not great that they're working together now. It's not great. Not great.
Knights! Cortana to Lasky. LZ is secured.
Roger that, Cortana. I'll give you the coordinates. Mayday! Mayday! Code red! Hostile elements attempting to gain entrance to the Infinity Bridge. They're outside the hatch! Doors breached! Doors breached! All units return to Infinity immediately. That's an order. Chief, I'm redirecting the Spartan Force to Rally Point Alpha Sierra Foxtrot. Until we catch up, you have tactical command of the forward assault force. Rendezvous with those men and take back that ship.
Yes, sir.
Good luck, Chief. Lasky out.
Alright.
This is Pelican 595. We have the Chief on board and are outbound for Rally Point Alpha Sierra Foxtrot.
Yeah, those are Bravos.
Weapons free, Chief. Let him have it!
Here. You do better with that. Damn. I wonder what, like, armor these guys are wearing, because it's definitely not standard Marine armor.
117, Lasky. We're touching down just north of your position. Proceed to starboard hangar 2-19, and we'll link up with you there.
Give me this.
We're good to go, Chief. Let's show these Spartans how it's done.
Eyes up. Ghost is engaged. Engage enemy vehicle.
You gonna get in here? Good job.
Progressing. Ghost engaged.
shoot him. Okay, good. They're still alive. Bro, you're in the way. Ooh. There we go.
Commander, the hangar bay doors are sealed tight.
Roger, Cortana. We'll find a way inside and free up one of the mooring platforms. XO out.
What are you doing back here? Alright, get the hell on. Must have lost somebody, but I can't see who. Unless they all just decided to jump here. Corby in this game is definitely a bit different. Alright, boys. Take a trip.
Master Chief, this is Captain Del Rio. Lasky just radioed. You picked a hell of a time to rejoin us.
Sir, what's our status?
That satellite took down the ship's defenses and is extracting data from the ship's mainframes as we speak.
Can we break the connection?
Main point of contact's on the ship's upper hull. The fastest route is through the maintenance causeway. There's a Mantis docked inside the door. Take it. You'll need the extra firepower.
A Mantis?
You ready? Let's try. Let's roll. Guns are manned.
So, what's a Mantis?
Let's move out. Burning sunlight.
Well, we definitely can't take the tank inside there. Okay, don't know where they're going. I guess they're gonna just travel around the bay. Alright. I think this is a good enough time as I need to stop. Your new computer's up and running as I'm getting ready to end stream. That's funny. But I'm glad you got it running. And that you figured out what was going on. But yeah, I gotta get ready for sleep and work tomorrow morning, so I'm gonna end that here since it's a quiet time, I guess. Yeah, you got either the best or worst timing. I don't know, but it's hilarious. Alrighty. So yeah, I'm going to end the stream here. I've got some things I gotta take care of before I go to sleep, so I do that. And everybody who was here from the raid, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you have a good night. I'm not going to do a raid because I'm tired, so I'm sure you guys are too. Have a wonderful night. Everybody, I'll see you next time.